Hey guys, welcome me again to another Showdown theme team. I'm Mr. Lucky Luke, and today's one we got ourselves a full Generation 3 Pokemon team. Or a Generation 3 Legendary Pokemon team, more like. I think I said it again. And yeah, this is a random team I wanted to post with the whole Legendary trio, the Pokemon mascot from Ruby and Omega Ruby, Groudon, Pokemon Sapphire to Omega Sapphire, Kyogre, and the Pokemon Emerald slash post game encounter, the legendary Rayquaza. So this is a team I kind of wanted to see if I can make it up with the full 6 of them, and or at least 2 of them for each, and try a little bit of fun moveset on Showdown. Now, looking at it, we got Groudon, who's a ground and not a fire type, we all know. We got Kyogre, who's a water type, and Rayquaza, who's dragon and flying type. So we got a very interesting match. We're going to be using both normal and the shiny variant, and see if we can pull up a good team with them. Now we got 3 battles here, and we're going to be see what exactly how this happens. So I'm actually going to this time explain the explanation of the set at the end of the battle, and not tell you on the exact battle right here. So we're not going to just like do the last time when I did the whole explanation with the sets and TPs and stuff, because well, I kind of forgot that. So the next video I probably will. Anyways, let's jump in, and we got 3 battles here, and this one is gonna be crazy. Now we got leading up with, we got my shiny Groudon here against his Gyarados. I got a burp, and it's gonna use Hydro Palm, so it's gonna go straight out the Hydro Palm, and I'm gonna use my Will-O-Wisp strategy, and I decided to swap it in. So that Groudon will be explained at the next battle more, and we're going to talk about that after. Now, the next one I'm going to swap it in is the physical choice band Kyogre, and it's going to go for Hydro Palm and Hurricane strategy. It got confused, so I was like, okay, that's not too terrible, I guess. And I decided I wanted to go for another liquidation, and able to take it out with the rain on top of it and take out the Gyarados. So 1 down, alright, I was like, okay, pretty good so far. Then just swap into Regieleki, and I thought, well, probably gonna go for the Electro Ball, but I'm gonna go for Electric Terrain, get rid of my confusion, and able to take it out. So that was like a great start already. But before they're gonna go for, I thought, well, this is probably gonna end up with a interesting matchup. But before I couldn't wondering what's going on, they rage quitted at the second they lost Regieleki, and it ended up with a salty rage quit for no reason. And we got a physical Kyogre with a little rage quit, and I hope you people enjoy this one. Now let's jump into the next battle, and this against DGCG. I guess it's a random user who doesn't like his username and just wants to matches the keyboard. But anyways, so that opponent is gonna lead things up with the destructed pseudo legendary Pokemon, aka just Garchomp, and I leave things up with Groudon. Now I'm gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, and the opponent's gonna go for Swords Dance, and yeah, I know exactly what's going to happen. So the opponent's going to set up a Swords Dance and try to sweep my entire team, because they're thinking, well, probably it's going to competitive moves and stuff. And I'm going to go for the Mud Slaps. This is a bulky trolling Groudon with Swords Dance, with Will-O-Wisp, Mud Slap, Rest, and Sleep Talk. I'm pretty sure Sleep Talk and stuff. And they're going to maximize their attack by all the way to 6. And then they used another one on accident, reaching to maximize, I guess. And I'm going to go for another Mud Slap, and going to go for that accuracy drop. Then they're going to go for the Draco Meteors, and got a crit. Of course, that had to matter. And it also had a Life Orb as well. So I went for another Mud Slap, hoping that the opponent missed, and make sure they don't get an attack on me. But the unfortunate is my Groudon they're gonna land the Earthquake and take out Groudon without it. So next one is gonna come in is I'm pretty sure I went for a Kyogre. Yeah, this is my bulky, and especially this offensively my bulky Kyogre shiny one. But I couldn't use it because it's gonna outspeed me and take out the Groudon. But then the Kyogre is gonna shine in the next battle, and the third one, and we'll talk about that one afterwards. Next one comes in is their Cresselia, and I'm gonna swap into my my special choice spec Groudon, and I'm gonna go for the Omni Boost or Ancient Power and get an Ancient Power boost already first try. So that was a weird start, and I'm gonna go for another one. Got a critical hit in this time, and they're gonna eat their citrus berry. So I'm wondering, what can else they use? So they're gonna go for the Reflect. I'm guessing they went thinking I was gonna run like some sort of strategy using only a physical set, but it wasn't obviously. So here comes the Groudon, and they're gonna bring it in and reduce it's gonna gain or take half of their HP, and I can two-shot it with Ancient Power and take out the Groudon. Next one is Garganacl or Garganacl for you people, but most people call it Garganacl. And I'm gonna go for the Ancient Power again, and didn't get a boost, but they're gonna go for the Body Press. So I could just only go for Ancient Power just to try to get another boost, and they're gonna go for the Ice Beam, Ice Punch, maybe try and get a Freeze, and I can go for another Ancient Power and take it out. The next one is gonna come in is their Psychozar. And I couldn't really do anything. I actually could only really struggle after the last Ancient Power. So I decided to sacrifice the Groudon, and they're gonna go for 2 Power Whips and take out the Groudon, sadly. But that was a really nice performance, at least, to try use it, and that's that. Next comes in is my Rayquaza, my Dragon Dance physical sweeping set. But sadly, in these 2 battles, I couldn't really use Rayquaza in the, almost none of it. Like, it was so good that I had to make it really low. So I decided I want to go for most common user use Rayquaza as a Dragon Dance set, but I wanted to low roll it and make it as a bad as possible. So I swapped it into my shiny Rayquaza, the special set, and I actually wanted to do a special Rayquaza sweep, but still not haven't got it. Anyways, I went for a Twister, got a flinch on it, so pretty lucky at the start. Then I go for another one, I got a crit and a flinch twice, and I was able to take it out. They're gonna go for Protect, and I decided I want to go for a Disrespectful Swift and take out the Armoroge, and yeah, it's gonna go down from a Twister, Swift, Rayquaza, and that's that. Next, I bit my tongue. I know that happens often. And it's gonna go down. Next comes the Zyklezar, and I swapped it into my Rayquaza number 1. I wanted to go for just to send it in just to sacrifice it and take out the Rayquaza. So sadly, on the next battle, Rayquaza number 1 fortunately couldn't get access to any spotlight. Just to let you all know, but it was a very interesting set. You probably will have to hear afterwards when the battle's done. Anyway, so the Psychozar are going to go for the Draco Meteor, and I'm going to finish it off with a Disrespectful Swift and take it out. The last Pokemon on their team is their Cresselia, and I decided I want to go for the Swift for the lulls, and it's going to finish me off with a 2 Moon Blast after getting a special attack drop, and 2-shot me with Moon Blast. So the last one on my team is obviously my physical choice band Kyogre, and decided I want to tear myself into a normal type, go for the body slam, and finish Cresselia out. So that was a really interesting and close battle. I really was glad I could use something about this team, and it worked pretty fine. So let's jump into the final battle on the Generation 3 Pokemon team, and this one contained quite some salt. So let's jump into it. So he got a battle against Joe-E, or Joe-E. I don't know. Another one, probably a user that who's no idea who his name is. But anyways, so he's gonna start having a Quiver Dance. What's a Colossal for some reason? What does that mean? I don't know why. But a Quiver Dance Volcarona, and I'm gonna go for the Mud Slap, and they're probably gonna just try to sweep me with using a competitive Volcarona. But I didn't let that happen, so I went for a Mud Slap on my Groudon. And on my Groudon, it used obviously a Mud Slap, but yeah. And they're gonna go for the Victory Dance, and I have to make sure to drop its special attack as much as possible so it doesn't attack me by anything. So I'm gonna also eat my get the health left over, and they're gonna go for the Fire Dance and get another special attack. So I have to take this thing down before it starts to sweep my entire team. So I swapped out my choice band Kyogre, and I decided I want to go for the Liquidation and probably take it out. They're gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp, not sure how, and they missed, and I will be able to just one-shot it with a Liquidation, max attack, max speed, Adamant Nature. So it's gonna go down, and the next one comes in is their Miraidon, and I expect myself they're gonna probably use their signature move. However, they went for Drago Meteor, kind of predicted maybe me switching it out to Rayquaza or something, and I went for Liquidation, do as little as possible, and because they've got a special attack drop, their Electro Drift won't do as much, but since they have the Electric Terrain, it won't matter because Miraidon are spamming Electro Drift users. So next one comes in is my shiny Rayquaza, number 2. And I went for a Twister, I'm pretty sure. But they could have swap with the Greninja, and you know most Greninja does. So I'm going to go for Twister, do as little as possible. The rain has almost fallen, and they're going to go for the Ice Beam Protein. And I'm guessing at this point they're going to probably just spam super effective and try to go for competitive wins. And fortunately take out my Rayquaza. But here it is, so pretty much now I'm swapping into my Kyogre number 2. This is the time I can finally use it on the Showdown and probably use it for Spotlight. Finally get it a chance. I went for Ancient Power, got an Omni boost on it. And let me tell you, this is a max health, max special attack with modest nature, and not a speed TP user as well. Then I'm going to go for the Chilling Water and take out the Scizor, who swapped it in after getting Ancient Power. And it's going to go down. So then it comes in Miraidon, and I had to tear myself into a rock so it doesn't spam win this. And I have to have this win because, or have to get some sort of KO, and I have to at least take out the Miraidon, because otherwise this will be a loss for me. So here it goes. I went for a Terra Rock, and I resisted, or I am able to live the Electro Drift, and they're gonna go for the U-turn and swap it to a Gallade. Not the shiny variant, but still good. And I went for Ancient Power, didn't get a boost, but able to finish it off with the Chilling Water and take out the Gallade. So they only have 3 mons left. They're gonna swap in the next is their Greninja, and they're gonna like go for probably something super effective. And they went for a Hydro Pump, got a miss, and guess what? Listen, here's the thing. The Hydro missed, I used Ancient Power, took out the Greninja, got the Omni Boost, and also got a Salty Rage Quit on the Showdown with it, and that was pretty much it. So sadly, that's pretty much it, and hope you guys enjoy the full Gen 3 Legendary Pokemon team. And before we do end this whole thing, we have to do an explanation about the whole team and explain what exactly the set and the moves were used on it. So let's see if I can find it. So I actually don't know if I have it on this one or the other one. I think I have it in the other one. So let me quickly check it out. I know I have two different showdowns with 2 different sets. So let me quickly see if I have it right here. And right here, yeah, right here. So here it is. So let's go ahead and explain it. So the first Groudon was a Terra Fire Choice Spec Drought set with Earth Power, Ancient Power, Eruption, and Thunderbolt set with max health, max special attack with modest nature with 4 for defense. And it's basically just trying to get an Omni, trying to use its special moves in the Showdown instead of using its physical move and spam probably Plasma Blades, and yeah, it's really delicious. If the signature movie looks awesome, it's fun to use sometimes, but you know, you have to use something neat other than that sometimes. But anyways, that's also that, and also use Terra Fire, turning it into a fire type because, well, it's more known for it. Well, technically, it's literally it's here. It can stand on lava. It has lots of fire type moves, often used, and yeah, I decided I want to turn it to fire type, making it more sense, and also power up its eruption. So that's that. Next one is the shiny bulky Groudon with max health, max special defense with 4 for a special attack. Get a little bit of damage on the Mud Slap. Terra Water for resistive or trying to avoid like water type users, or well, maybe grass types if they're appearing, but not often they do. But yeah, or also for ice types most likely. But also I have item as leftover, drought disability, couldn't do anything about it. I have Mud Slap, Will-O-Wisp, Sleep Talk, and Rest for it. Basically the strategy using the Will-O-Wisp to burn the opponent, get a couple Mud Slap to get a couple salts, and then Rest, Sleep Talk for the win. Really simple. Next one is the Kyogre, and I never used too much about it, but here's it is. So we got a Choice Band set, max attack, max speed, and okay, I'm not sure why the remain is still 4. I think I meant to put it in the health, or if not, then here it is. I guess I didn't put it 4. I don't know, who knows. but I think it doesn't matter really. But either way, so we got a max attack, max speed, 4 for the HP, I think, and we have a choice band item, normal Terra normal Kyogre with liquidation, earthquake, brick break, and body slam for a little bit of a lulls. So we have liquidation for stab, earthquake for just a little bit of coverage, brick break for just another coverage, and body slam for a little bit of a lulls, because who would know who would know that the Kyogre likes to use body slam on your opponent? Bit weird, but yeah, it is what it is. So the next Kyogre we have is a very interesting set. We get again a max special attack, max health strategy with ancient powder, chilling water, substitute, and aqua ring strategy with Patea berry as the item. And we have a Terra Rock as the also that, and Drizzle as the ability. So this strategy using Ancient Power to get an Omni Boost stage by 10%, or using Aqua Ring for a little health, or at least, like, here's the thing, because like here's the strategy. So use Omni Boost, get a boost, try to get a little bit of speed, or use Chilling Water to put your opponent's attack, or drop your opponent's attack by 1, or use a Substitute to get a Patea berry and do as much damage for the next attack. So I know a lot of people probably will run like Orchid Pulse or probably like something else, but I want to make this as weak as possible, but also as fun as well. So you can use Substitute and get your Patea berry if you're running low on HP, and Aqua Ring for coverage in case the opponent wants to set up or anything like that. That you can use Aqua Ring as well to set up, and you can just use whatever the move if you want to or not. So it is what it is, and that's that. The next one, unfortunately, we couldn't use it in Showdown Battle, but I'm going to show you anyways. And here it is. And once again, I don't know why I haven't put the rest of them. I'm pretty sure the other two. I don't know. But either way, here it is. And this Rayquaza, unfortunately, couldn't use in battle as much because I didn't even get to use any attack. Or then again, I used Rock Tomb on the second battle, but I never actually accidentally hadn't actually got the chance to use it in versus the opponents with it. So it's fine. It wasn't really that super fun, but it's something at least. So this is a Life Orb Airlock ability. Life Orb Airlock ability. No, this is a Life Orb item. Airlock ability. Max health, max attack, Rock Tomb, Dragon Dance, Fly, and Brick Break strategy. And we also have Terra Poison for just a little lulls, and also for immunity for trying to withstand Ice type moves, because Ice type with Rayquaza is a guarantee, something that Rayquaza are known to hate. So I decided I want to go for Poison because I like Poison types, and who knows? It kind of it was pretty nice, because also here's the thing, because in case you have the opponent go for a Ground type, and who knows, I might troll them with a Terra normal, not Terra normal, a Terra Poison, put a little bit of lulls, so the opponent's thinking, oh well, I have only a Ground type, what would I do? Maybe for the lulls, I might just use Terra Poison for that, or in case, I want to just avoid getting super affected, then Terra Poison is the case. So we have Dragon Dance for increasing my attack in one stage and speed. We have Fly as our least strongest flying type move they have, that is physical. We have Brick Break for a little coverage, and Rock Tomb for, well, ice types, which or ice flying types and stuff. So that's that, and really that's pretty much it. But the next set is the one that most likely I'm more proud of more, and that is the Special Rayquaza and the Shiny variant. And let me tell you, so this is a weakness policy strategy, max special attack, 160 for health and 96 for speed, and this is a sweeping potential Rayquaza that I was going to be trying to run for the past. And this has Ancient Powder, Twister, Swift, and Hydro Pump strategy. So use Ancient Power, get a boost on the special attack, or get an Omni boost by all your stats, or use Twister for a flinch, Hydro Pump for coverage, and I don't know why I have Swift really, but it is what that was really about. I mean, really, I was trying to run as weak as possible for these legendaries, so the opponents understand that I wasn't running like a simple competitive moves team, just using a more of a fun one. And that's it. And also I'll have this one as a Terra Fire as another resisted coverage for ice types. And I could have done it for the Greninja, but I decided not to do it because, well, I kind of felt like I wanted to see what the opponent was really running by then. and in case they were gonna go for an Ice Beam, I could have turned myself into a Fire type and just use Ancient Power, just to do as much power, and probably even take it out. And yeah, I would have guaranteed probably wielded with that protein. So yeah. But other than that, I actually wanted to do a showdown Rayquaza sweep with the set really badly, but who knows? Maybe I'll do one in the future. I've already done the Groudon sweep and the Kyogre sweep with really strange move pool. I think I did a Groudon with Fury Cutter and Kyogre with this weak Whirlpool strategy sweeper. So it is what it is. And that's pretty much it for the strategy for the Generation 3 Pokemon legendary teams. And who knows, maybe I will do more of those in the future. But other than that, that's pretty much it. And as always, I'm Mr. Lucky Luke. And as always, stay lucky out there.